Hello everyone and welcome back to the Cars Desire YouTube channel, and this week we have the all new Lexus NX, and in particular we have the plug-in hybrid version. So there's two different variants of NX you can choose from, the self-charging hybrid and the plug-in, and we've got the plug-in here, and our particular one is in the F Sport guise, so it looks really nice and sporty with F Sport badging and like nice wheels and extra sort of sporty accents in terms of bumper and colour contrast. But the most, compared to the previous model, the biggest change is around the back here, where we have the traditional Lexus L-shaped lights, but this really nice Lexus light bar with the Lexus branding underneath, and I think it looks great. Now, I don't often bring my personal opinions in these videos, but I really do think this makes this Lexus look much more better than what the previous model looked like. It looks really fresh and premium and sophisticated looking vehicle. What's also great is that practicality is not affected at all, as once the boot opens it reveals a really wide load space with possibly one of the largest side-to-side loading capacity that I've seen. So you really could get, something quite wide in there, because it extends right out to the exterior dimensions of the vehicle. And under here we have some little bits of storage towards the back, and also a perfect storage point for the charging cable, and it also comes with a nice bag as well. Moreover, the fact that it's a plastic lined thing, if your charging cables are wet from being outside, for instance, a bit muddy, it's not going to be affected at all, so you won't need to worry about making sure it's absolutely spick and span before you put it in the boot. So that's a really good bonus point. Also, what's quite interesting is the parcel shaped design, as it's more of like a foldable device rather than a contemporary shaped parcel shelf, and that means that it can fold in half and it's very light and easy to store. Now, we have tried to fit it underneath the load cover. It more or less goes in, but the load floor is not quite flat, but it is much more practical than a standard load cover. In the back of the all-new NX, it's much like the boot really. It's a really practical space to spend time in. And additionally, with the very small transmission tunnel, means that the person who gets the middle seat isn't hugely compromised in where they can put their feet, because it's not too high. Also, the middle seat itself is actually quite wide, so yeah, once again, the person in the middle seat is not too unlucky. Really nice creature comforts, like this armrest is super soft, and we have nice features in this particular F Sport with the Takumi Pack model, with 2 air vents, even heated seats, 2 USB-Cs, and a 12-volt socket, which is really useful. And of course, other practical touches, such as the maps. And also, I just like the detailing on the doors, as there's a nice bit of trim here, and also the top-end speaker and the bass speaker down here, and the nice finishing of the leather. So there's no cost-cutting back here compared to the front, as some vehicles reduce the quality of the materials towards the back of the car, but this is not the case. Whilst we're in the back, actually, we'll just let you know about doors open, as it's not like a normal handle. It's a very small handle. You have to pull it twice, and then the door opens like so. But you get used to it. And then you've got a lock and an unlock button there. Headroom is not best in class. However, there is still, I'm about 6 foot, and I've still got plenty of space. And just little details like this, which really just add to the classiness of the interior. Just like these crystal lights up there, it really is really nice. I have to say, I'm really impressed with the up front of the Lexus NX, as everything is designed to make life easy and less complicated, even from when you get in the vehicle, because the seals extend right down below the sides of the car, which means that even when the car's filthy dirty in the winter, you're not going to get your trousers dirty, and also it keeps that bit of the car looking nice and clean, which is just quite a pain to clean that bit anyhow. So that's really nice. And then inside here you have the biggest changes of the Lexus NX with the interior, as it's become totally digitalised. Gone is the button cluttered design of old, which was starting to show its age, if I say so myself, quite a lot, and it's been replaced with this completely crisp system which can do everything you'd wish. This is actually a 14-inch touchscreen display here, 14-inch HD display, which is really, really cool. And up front we have a digital driver's display that can show your EV range and everything like that. And there's also a 10-inch driver's display up there, a head-up display, sorry, so everything you need is always in your eye line. And in terms of the interior quality, well, it's a Lexus, and the changes to the build, changes to the technology has not affected their legendary build quality, as everything you touch feels exemplary with excellent materials. And on our S Sport model with the S Sport embossed on the seats, it really does look really, really nice. And there's also some really nice ergonomic touches to the interior, because it has a wireless charging pad here, which of course is useful, but then if you still want to store things underneath, then there's a storage tray, so you have the best of both worlds, which is really, really unique. Of course, we've got 2 cup holders there and a pretty large central storage bin, which can be opened from both sides. I mean, that's pretty damn cool. Glove block's pretty large as well, and there's little details like in the temperature controls here. We have these nice sort of illuminated colours inside. It's just the attention to detail in this car really is top notch, and everything you touch from the indicator stalk to the paddles all have a really precise and well engineered feel to them. As I mentioned at the start of the video, we have the plug-in hybrid model. Now this is actually the first plug-in hybrid that Lexus has produced. So let's talk about what that means in terms of performance and economy. Well, it uses a 2.5 litre petrol engine combined with an electric motor, which has a combined power output of 305 brake horsepower, which is pretty damn healthy. And it means that this car can get to 0 to 60 miles per hour in 6.3 seconds and go to top speed of 124 miles per hour. And in terms of economy, they claim something stupid like between 200 and 300 miles per gallon. That is achievable if you pretty much only drive on electric miles alone, but in real life you're probably more likely to see sort of around 50 miles per gallon, which is still really good for the performance that this car has. Now, it has a claimed electric range of 43 miles, which is pretty competent, and you can actually drive the electric motor up to 83 miles per hour, so you can technically drive on a motorway. But of course, your electric range will decline quite quickly on the motorway due to the amount of power it's using, but that is certainly a good aspect. Now, you may be thinking, if you're someone that's only ever used petrol or diesel as a car, that's just a lot to go wrong, having a lot more electronics in terms of the battery. But actually, Lexus have the best warranty procedure out of any car manufacturer, as you get the standard warranty when you buy the car, but then you can have a 10-year warranty after that, because 10-year warranty in total, as you just have the car serviced at a Lexus dealer, and then they renew your warranty for 12 months up to 100,000 miles or 10 years, whatever comes first. And that is really the ultimate selling point of this car, because what car on the road comes with a 10-year warranty? I mean, that is the ultimate peace of mind. When you decide to take your Lexus NX out onto the open road, you'll be pleasantly surprised. As mentioned earlier, the combination with the plug-in hybrid powertrain provides really, really impressive performance. That 306 brake horsepower allows 0 to 62 miles per hour to be done in just over 6 seconds. And on the road, it handles impressively well. So the F Sport, guys, is not purely just looks. The car does have pretty decent driving dynamics to match. And It's refined and you'll always feel safe at all times. One really impressive feature is the e-latch with safe exit assist. Basically, this uses the blind spot monitoring system in the car, and it warns passengers in the car of oncoming vehicles or cyclists, etc., in the blind spot, and it's basically warning you not to open the door. And if you do go to open the door, it will actually cancel the door unlatching, so you're not open it into some car and write your new Lexus off. So that's a very good feature. In conclusion, the all-new Lexus NX is an absolutely fantastic all-round package with its updated looks, which look really aggressive in its F-Sport guise, and the combination between the economy of being able to do 43 miles on a pure electric charge and the 0 to 62 time of 6.3 seconds in this 450H plus guys. It really is an excellent package, and with the practicality and the build quality, and of course the reassurance with that 10 years warranty through the Lexus Relax scheme, it really is the ultimate car that you can own for a really long period of time, and I really urge you to take a look at one. So let me know what you think of this Lexus NX and the Lexus as a brand's whole and its 10-year industry-leading warranty through the Relax scheme. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and stay tuned for plenty more uploads.